Hello, what is up everybody? Welcome to another Division build video. Now in this build video I'm bringing you 3-piece Predator Mark, 3-piece Hunter's Faith. Now these two 3-piece bonuses work really well together, and as you see right there, it gives you some insane results on the way of DPS. I'm using the LVOC here, and I've stacked as much headshot damage as I can using mods, and for the perks I have Brutal, which is a really good one for this build, Unforgiven and Skilled. I would ideally like to find one with better perks, because Skilled I don't really use. It's not really a damage perk. I'd like to get another damage perk such as Competent, or for instance, just to get that DPS up even more. I mean, I don't know, it would be pretty insane. So if you guys actually try out this build and you have a better weapon than me, please tell me your results down below, because I'm interested to see them. For my secondary I'm using a PP19, just mainly to take out AI. I use this because it's not the best against players. I do have a MP7 and an MP5 to use against players, but I just prefer using my LVOC just because that insane DPS, it absolutely melts through people, and you will see that in the clip at the end of my talking session of this video. The perks I have on this is Self-Preserved, Deadly and Hurried. Deadly's good, Self-Preserved's more of a survivability perk, Hurried's, well, it's hurried, it's alright. For the perks I've stacked as much as critical hit chance and critical hit damage as I can. I don't have the best mods right now, but these ones certainly do the job. Now let's go on to my armor pieces. Basically, these are just 3-piece Predator Mark, 3-piece Hunter's Faith, and what you want on them is you want as much armor as you can. I've got a little bit, well, I went for a little bit of health and kill just because I like that mechanic of this game, and for the gloves you just want to go for something along these lines. The most important thing to go for is assault rifle damage if you are going to be maining your assault rifle. If you're going to main your SMG, then go for SMG damage. As simple as that. Now let's go on to the stats. The reason this DPS is so high is because of the headshot damage. As you see, it's plus 94% here. That is just because I'm using the PP19. If I then click onto my LVOA and then go over to here, you'll see it's at 164%. That's 164% damage I'm doing to their head, on top of the base damage, which is absolutely insane, and you will see how effective it is when you get to the end of this video and see that clip. It is absolute insane and really good for the 1v1 situations in the dark zone. But this build also works really well in PvE. The one downside to this build is the toughness. On my specific build, I haven't exactly min-maxed or got good rolls yet, so the toughness is a little on the low side. I personally like to go for over 300k, so if you guys do try this out, I'd advise maybe sacrificing some firearms for toughness, or if you are able to deal with the increased damage you take, then go for this exact build, because you do take more damage than a regular build, but you usually melt people or melt AI before they can even damage you that much. So it's absolutely insane when you manage to get that, take advantage of that, should I say. Now, what's the other thing? Survivability. I'm running with 130k health and 54.47 weapon damage mitigation. Now this damage mitigation is actually pretty good, suggesting that I don't have good stamina or armor rolls on all my armor, but this basically comes down to the fact that I'm running armor on every single one of my mods, and obviously they just carry over from build to build, so I've had a lot of time to have them min-maxed, and I've got some pretty good mods on my armor, so that's why that is so high whilst still having bad armor rolls. But I could probably get this over 57% or somewhere around there, and that would be ideal, but 54.47 definitely does the job, and yeah, that's basically it. It does the job. For my abilities, I'm using Booster Shot. I wouldn't recommend using Booster Shot in the Dark Zone, just because you are a little bit on the squishy side. If you do decide to spec more into stamina, then definitely go for Booster Shot, because increased toughness, increased DPS, it's definitely worth it. If you are in a Dark Zone solo, I advise going for Overdose just for the overheal, but if you can deal with having a smaller heal, then definitely go for Booster Shot, because it gives you some very, very nice bonuses. For my secondary skill, I'm using my Pulse, I'm using the Scrambler, and the reason to use this is it hides you from enemy pulses. Basically, you can't be pulsed by enemies, therefore they don't know where you are, and you also take a little bit less damage from them because you can't actually be pulsed by them. And if they have a build that relies on that, then their build's less effective, and plus you do get the plus 7.7 crit chance and crit damage, which is very good. And also, this is with no performance mods. All my performance mods is on self heal and ally heal. So yeah, if you do manage to go for this build and you have some pulse performance mods, then definitely use them. It will be really, really good. And but that I'd only advise doing that if you are in a group. If you're solo, then I advise going for self heal and that kind of stuff, because your heal is basically what you're going to be relying on in solo runs through the Dark Zone or challenge mode or whatever you're doing. As for my talents, I am using Adrenaline, Critical Save, Tactical Advance, just for that odd situations where I managed to actually take advantage of this. I ain't the best at taking advantage of it, but I know some people are really good at taking advantage of this and can get some insane results. And On the Move, I really like On the Move paired with Critical Save, just because when you kill an enemy and you're on low health, pop your medkit, you're basically invincible for 10 seconds, or near to it, especially with Adrenaline also being there, is really good. But if you are in a group setting, I advise going for Combat Medic instead of Adrenaline. This just really helps your group, and it's really good if every single person is running this, because that's 40% of your health. That's not 40% of your heal, it's 40% of your health. So that's absolutely insane, especially when going rogue or fighting against rogues. This really, really helps. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys like this build, then please leave a like. If you guys try out this build, please tell me your results down below. And you know, aside from that, share this video around, show your friends it. You know, maybe if you know somebody that likes being basically the glass cannon DPS dude, then definitely show them this build, because that's exactly what this is. But do remind them that you have to be accurate, you have to hit the head, or the build's not as effective. It's still pretty effective, but it's not as effective. But anyway, that's all from me today, and we'll see you guys in the next one.